enjoy, guys.
What you won't do for love. You try.
We're officially back on program. Even though this is just a mini program today that we're doing, it's not the official one. So he just he put us on the mini program just to see how everything feels and how to get used to it and all that. Because the real program is gonna be way more brutal. So that's what we're waiting on. But right now, we're just trying to get used to it. Yesterday was a crazy leg day. I don't want to cuss. Yesterday was just wild. So I had to go through that, and then today we got back. Even though the bat was supposed to be tomorrow and it's supposed to be legs again today, but I started the whole schedule on, so it's fine. Ain't nothing too crazy going on, just music and lifting. So we're gonna work with 150 because RPE today is 8. So, we got crazy. It's crazy. And I lay awake, I touch my soul. All right, this is gonna be the last recorded set for y'all until we move on to the next one. So, let you know now, I changed the attachment. I did 2 with the long bar, but I only grabbed it like midway. That's what coach wanted. Now, I got the actual neutral grip where I can just grab it like that, and I don't gotta measure how long I need to grab it. So, we got 2 more sets of these with 4 and 10. Ellie Gordon lights.
Everybody doing today?
All right, so I'm on to the next one. It's the wide grip seated cable rolls. I'm using the wide grip, but what?
Everybody in the back is cooked right there. Way too many.
You'll be fine, but I'm not using the crazy one, the short one. I'm using the wide one, the long bar, and I'm just using that to go. So we got. I just did a warm up, trying to figure out where I'm supposed to grab it, and I figured it out. I don't grab it all the way out. I grab it like midway, and I just pull it, and yeah. So that's what we're doing. But overall, it's an okay program. I think the only one I really have an issue with would be leg day. Hey,
Bro, let's do a train on him. Huh?
hey, bro, Diddy, pause, Diddy. But yeah. So overall, I think leg day is the craziest one because I did the chest one, it wasn't so bad. I did I'm doing the back one right now, and that's not too bad. But the leg day, that's what I really have an issue with. But I think it's only because of that leg press machine. That's a little too much, man. But we ain't complaining. We're making gain. We ain't complaining. We gaining. Different view for y'all, by the way. I was at 130 working with it. I'm gonna up it to 140 because I feel like I've been underworking myself. I think we got 2 more sets to go because we already did 2 sets, Overall, some of my favorite songs right here, man. Playing songs on YouTube, trying not to listen to rap no more. That's just personal preferences, So we're on YouTube with it instead of paying for Apple Music or Spotify. So, yeah, Snowman. One of my favorite joints, man. I love Sia or Sia, however I say it. On for a reason. Snow, the death on the season, yeah.
What are you doing, on?
You don't know nothing about Sia, man? This is the night. right, so single cables now. I'm doing the needle one because you get more of a stretch from it. Oh, I could have did the C one to make it easier on myself, but we ain't here for easy. We're here for a good time and a hard time. You know, we don't want it. We don't want to get it easy. If you trying to get it easy in life, then I don't think you're ever gonna go anywhere. You know, because life is hard. Life is meant to be hard for you to overcome those challenges. You know, that's how you grow, by going through shit. You grow through what you go through. You know, if you're not growing, if something is not making you better, and it's just keeping you at what you're at right now, then you're not moving forward. If you're not moving forward, then you're not doing anything. You know, hate to say it, but if you're staying in the same place, you've been the same person you was last, so you're doing the same thing, and you're not making yourself better. So that's what we want to avoid. Remember that. I'm bad, y'all. So we back home from Five Guys. We've been back. It's been like, I say a couple hours since we've been back. But I just been chilling, so I haven't really been recording or anything. But now we're cooking up some greens. I don't know if anyone count onions as greens or like peppers and shit, but I do. Some seasoning on them, and I saute it. I saute onions, really good. Regular onions, not so much, but saute onions, really good. And then we got some oatmeal in the microwave. Should see how that tastes. Get some honey out. Usually I put some cinnamon sugar, but I don't know if I got any. Probably got cinnamon. Never mind. Yes, we do. We got cinnamon sugar. So let's pull oatmeal out. It's a little dry out, but it's fine. No biggie. Spit on that thing. There we go. Get some Jif peanut butter. Also, let's take out our healthy side of the meal, the asparagus. So I'm not a big fan at all of asparagus or greens or anything, but if I can find a way to make it taste good, then I will. The way I seen the TikTok video where he put butter and other stuff on it, it's like really good. I did it last time I had chicken and rice. So I said, freak it. Let's just do it. I think I can eat it better this way. I can eat it better when it's you can eat it better when it's sauteed and it's actually good. Not when I gotta force myself to eat it. So let's put the butter back now. Alright, so we're ready to get going and get healthy. Can't believe it, right? But it was good. Now it's good because I make it taste good. If you can make anything taste good, then I believe you're capable of eating it. I'm not one for torturing myself. I don't like it, I can't eat it. Period. But if we can find a way to make it taste good or make me like it, by all means. Anyway, so that's the review for today, and it looks really good too. It's not just like dry. It looks really good. I'm trying to move my eyes away so it can focus. I hope it focused. It looked like it did. But y'all let me know how y'all Thanksgiving was in the comments. Tell me what y'all did. You know, tell me where you from,
what you did, what went wrong, what could have went better, and what was your favorite dish. I had some Haitian food last night. Since I have a new business, a photo booth business, so I wasn't able to go to Miami and really celebrate it. But sorry, if I sit here and think about it too much, I won't eat it. So I got it. I just got it going. All right. Round 2. Now this is something I could actually enjoy because it's something I like. I don't know about the greens. I be trying with the greens, and I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep doing it until I get used to it, to where it's just like, okay, I don't really like it, but I'm eating it, so it's fine. I don't really mind it, but this is something I can enjoy. This is something I like. We can do this. But anyway, so yesterday, excuse me, yesterday, because I wasn't able to really celebrate as I wasn't really able to celebrate Thanksgiving, I had a party to go to. I went to this party where I had my photo booth there. We had a photo booth. It's a family-owned business, so we bought out the photo booth, and honestly, I hadn't expected to do that good. A lot of people was coming up to it. They were taking pictures. I'm gonna put some all around here. They were taking pictures, they was really interacting with it. So I said, okay, you know, it was nice. We ate, we had fun. It was cool, you know. Tomorrow we have a wedding, and I kind of want to record some of that, but I want to get permission first. I want to make sure it's okay that we can record them instead of just recording it. And then on the 7th, we got 2 events on the 7th. So it's gonna be a little busy. I'm gonna try my best to keep up with these videos, but I'm gonna get a little busy. And I figured, since I'm gonna be busy, what's a better way to just like film my life, you know? Film what's going on. You know, with trying to bodybuild, drop videos, TikTok, trying to be an influencer and all that. It's a whole bunch of it's a lot. It's a lot that goes into it. So what better time to film myself than now? But I'll tell you now though. I'm gonna need an extra SD card. Have it. But when I got back home, and shout out to Mish and Mikey. When I got back home, I told that boy to send me a plate. I was playing at first, but he was serious about it. So he sent me a plate. I went to pick it up, and we were chopping it up. And he brought up the conversation. We were just talking, talking and shit. And then Mikey asked me what got me into the gym. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, what really got me into the gym? I don't think I know what got me into the gym. I gotta go to the gym soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer that question for y'all. What really got me into the gym? I think I might have to do a photo review while doing this, because if I'm able to go through a timeline, it'll be easier to explain what got me into the gym, because it's a little complicated. So, you know how most people go to the gym and they just like, you go, you're not really working out, but you're going and shit. Or you just, every day you do something different. You may do chest today, then you do legs and back tomorrow. Just all kind of crazy things that you're doing. You're like all over the place. That's how I was in the very, very beginning, because I was living in Ives Dairy Road. That's in Miami Gardens. That's like right there from Miami Gardens. It's in my bro. It's a little complicated. I'll tell you the truth, but I think Ives Dairy Road. I was living on Ives Dairy Road. That's all that matters. And they had a Planet Fitness across the street. I'll probably go back I'll probably go back there and show y'all where. But I was staying there, and they had a Planet Fitness across the street. I think that was the very first time that I really stepped into a gym. It was Planet Fitness, and it was like $10 a month, so it was very inexpensive, nothing too crazy. $10 a month, I could do that. But I could remember going months where they would be charging me, and I wouldn't step in the gym, bro. So it was an on and off thing. I'm trying to find a wait, no. Actually, I'm wrong. Backtrack. I was on Osdale Road when I first went to the gym, but it was a gym that was in the complex that I was staying at. That's what it is. Yep, now I remember. And can't find a date. Can't find a photo yet. If I could find a photo or video to show y'all, I think it was like 2016 that we were there. If I'm not mistaken. 17. Sorry, y'all. But I do think it was 2016 that we stepped in. And it was a small, not so big apartment complex. You're chilling sometimes in the afternoon I would go, and I would hit legs, and then I would do abs, and like every time I would hit something, I'll just get in the mirror and like, ooh, trying to flex and all that. You know how you do like one set of probably sit-ups or something. You do one set of sit-ups, then you get up and look yourself in the mirror. Think you got abs already? Yeah, that was me. And then I think after that I started going to Planet Fitness. It was right across the street, so it wasn't really like a problem. I could just walk to it half the time. So I've been going to Planet Fitness. But between that, like from Planet Fitness, I went from the home gym, which was in the complex, Planet Fitness, and UFit. And between those three gyms of me going, it would be on and off. I would never be consistent. I could never stick to it. So it was just like, I go for 1 month, and then 2 months I won't go like for a week, and the next week I won't go, or go for today, and then I'm just like 4 days and then go back. It's like, it was random, but I wasn't really into it, It was just to go. And honestly, it did felt good, but like niggas ain't know. I'm sorry, I ain't know nothing about working to failure or freaking rear delts. All I could tell you is I was working out, and that was it. That's all. I was just working out, and then it'd be on and off, and then 2021. That's when I moved down here. Now that's when it's changed. That's when everything changed. So 2021. I'm sorry, again, sidetrack. 2021. That's when I came down here, and they introduced me to the sport complex. I'm like, okay. So I go in, and I think that was around the same time when the whole influencing thing was blowing up. So like the gym started to get bigger than what it was. Around 2020, 2021, that's when everybody started going to the gym, started recording themselves. That's when I started like tapping in. And I think it was in September 2021 that I really like got into it. And then I fell in love with deadlifts. I would be benching, deadlift, and squat. But at first, I hated squat. The reason why I started loving squat is because I think it was one day I had a challenge with one of my cousins, Eves. He challenged me. He's been on here before. He ain't challenged me, but I think I challenged him or something like that. See how much we can squat and all that. So we just going. Of course, he could do more than me. So, but I think that moment made me fall in love with squats, and I like really stuck to it. And then I would squat like every other day. But it was at one point where I would squat every single day, and that was bad. But I would do it like every day. I go in there. I say, okay, I'm gonna start with squat. I start with squat, just put a 45 on, and just squat for like 4 sets of 10. That was it. But it was a 45, so it was 135 in total. I don't really count anything against that. That's fine. So yeah. Sorry, I'll be waiting for the day to do that for the longest. Anyway, so I fell in love with squat because of him. But with the whole gym thing, that was just, it started becoming a trend. It started becoming a trend, and I'm like, this is cool. Just kind of got into it, you know. And honestly, it started making me feel good. Like whenever like I go to the gym after I come out, well, when I'm in the gym and I'm like you're working out, you're getting an adrenaline. You're feeling so good, like you're just feeling good, you know. And like I think that changed my whole perspective on things, and it made me into a more calmer person than I already was. I was already calm and all that, and then around the same time, I was going through some things, but we figured them out. You know, I always come out on top. I don't, I don't never lose to no battle that's in my head. You know, so it's cool. But yeah, like I was saying, I fell in love with it because the whole scene was just blowing up. Everybody was making videos and all this and all that. And then that's when I made my first page into a gym page. Like the Conceited with 3Ds. So I started posting like videos and stuff, but it was just videos of me working out, videos of me doing all kind of different workouts. And I admit some of them did look, some of them would look kind of retarded, but it was a very cool thing. You know, I started jumping the ropes. When was this? Shout out to Terry. Terry got me into jump roping. I used to jump rope a lot, but that was to stay a little fit. It wasn't to go like I'm on the boat right now. I probably wouldn't touch the ropes. Fuck that. When I'm cutting, yes, but right now I'm on the boat. I'm not touching the ropes. That's not me, home. I'm trying to get big, you know. I'm trying to touch that 220, but it's so hard. Maybe it's hard because I keep telling myself it's hard. I think if you keep telling yourself something is hard or is difficult, like it's that's how you're gonna perceive it. If that's how you think it is, or you know that's what you think of it, then that's just what it's gonna be. So you gotta change your mindset. But yeah, so I think my first video was the jump rope videos, and then I remember this video where I was deadlifting. This is where I was really getting to deadlifting for real. I'll probably just add it to the screen. This is where I was getting into deadlifting. I was actually deadlifting. I was doing all this and all that. Then I started getting stronger. So, in a way, deadlifts reason number one is because everything was blowing up. The whole scene was blowing up. Number two, because of deadlifts. I admit it. And number three, probably because of squats. I mean, bench. I love to bench. I love benching, but I don't mean to knock anyone's hustle or like, you know, get on you or speak down bad on anyone, but the benches at the sport complex, they weren't the greatest. They got the job done, don't get me wrong, but they weren't the greatest, you know. But I mean, if it's just an everyday lifter, you know, you won't even be able to tell if it's like really bad. You won't. It's not bad, but it's like it's not what people look for when they're actual powerlifters. I'm not a powerlifter. I'm a bodybuilder, so it worked for me. It don't really matter until I got to John, then I realized like, dang, there's a big difference between these benches. So, you know, it was fun, but overall, it started to make me feel good. You know, I was feeling good. Everything was changing. My shirts, I was getting bigger, and I didn't even know it because some things that would fit me before would fit me again. It was just like they started looking retarded. And I used to wear tight clothes all the time, like tight shirts, like muscle shirts. I used to wear them all the time. And then that's when Ferdinand Trill told me, he said he kept making fun of me. So I started getting some oversized tees and stuff. Started getting some Gymshark gear and all that. And then, yeah, that's how it came about. So if you're ready to get started, what are you waiting on, you know? Even if it's, I want to say that people get on people about following trends, but at the same time, if you don't follow trends, you'll get left behind. You'll be stuck, you know? Like if you got a business and you want your business to grow, you got to go with the trends. I'm not saying do the dumbest stuff, but like at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. You got to keep up. You know, so your stuff just going to go out of style. You know, so you gotta keep up with what's going on in the world. And if you can't do that, then what hopes do you have of your business succeeding or of you succeeding? If you can't change or like see things in a different point of view, then you won't change. You won't get better. You won't get to where you need to be. That comes with change. That comes with knowing when to change, you know? So it's not as complicated as it seems. It's just a matter of keeping up, you know, trying to keep up and doing what you need to be doing, you know. So,